tax setup, when the tax setup, tax assist rule, tax calculations rule, and the transaction tester will check maybe in system, like what are the settings we have to do. So majority of the settings will come as inbuilt, okay? Like the standard setups, right? Like database information, like technical informations, everything will be, it's auto build, like when you are installing like Vertex, right? So it will be there by default standards. If you need to do some changes, I'll show you where we can do some changes. Okay, like like we have some timeout, like to make a call to Vertex, right? Generally, when you open the SS log, you can see on the left side, in the right side column bottom, you can see some response time, right? Like 45 milliseconds or 60 milliseconds, right? So those kind of settings we can do in our settings. Okay. So under security, right, under security, we will create the users and roles, and we will give the access to the users. That is clear, right?
Yeah.
Now, coming to the data management, just expand the data management. Yeah. The first one is the task log, right? So under task log, click there. Click on task log. So if you see what kind of task you have done, like what is the start time, end time, you see they have run some general reports, right? You see tax export, import, they have done some kind of data import and export. So it will capture a log when it is when it is started, who created this. You see username also you can see.
What is this for? Is it something done by our company user, or is it done
It's
by
your company user, like for US and Canada. So they will report they will report from Vertex itself, right? They won't use ERP, right? So
Can
they
I
will
view
run some. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. You see here it is generated 1214 records, right? There you can see. Oh, you don't. What is a do not edit manual? That's fine.
But I don't see that report downloaded or anything. Actually.
I'll show you. Here you can't see that report. It will create a log. Okay, I'll show you where to see that log. Okay, the file. Okay, here you can see the activity history, like in SAP, like when you do some changes, right? You can see some history, like log change, like
done every day at 4:40, 4:50 around AM. I think.
Maybe maybe they will schedule a job to run this every minute or something like that, or every month, or manually, whatever. So we can run multiple times, right, as per the users. So you're in a quality system, right? Your quality, I'm not sure, like for the testing purpose.
If you use scheduler, I can see some schedules here, right, under the scheduler. No,
but I don't see any schedulers here.
Yeah.
Maybe you can see in the production.
Oh, okay.
Because no one will schedule a job in quality, right? So they won't bother about the quality data, right? Maybe you can check in the same. But if you want to schedule, you can schedule it. Okay. So in the task log, it will generate the log. Okay. And the filter list, if you can click on the filter list, select any activity type. So these are the standards ones, like you can use for the report, like to pull some reports or something, like search with the tax assist rule, or tax. Yeah, you can type tax assist rule. You can type it manually. Tax assist. No? Okay. Do one thing. Just remove that. A retail extract report. Okay. So it's kind of reports only. It's showing only reports filter. Select anyone.
I just selected. Standard audit file.
You can just select this
So,
data. They have not. This is something like you can put some filter list. No registration. Tie with the data update. No. No.
no.
No data is created. Even though we don't have an option to create it right here.
Yeah.
They have not used any filter list and it is not showing up. But this won't have any impact on that your tax determination. Okay, just this is only for the point to see some reports or something like that. That's it. But it won't have any impact on the tax determination, right? Can you click on the scheduler? Have you seen like edit add option here? Yeah.
No. Add option is there, but I don't see anything under.
But here in the quality they have not scheduled, right? But if you want to schedule, you can schedule it. Okay, you want, for example, you want to run some report. Okay, so I want to run a report every day, 5 a.m. in the morning. So I wanted to run a report for the taxes stored or some taxpayers. So some like it's kind of bad job. In SAP we call it as bad job, right? The same in Vertex we call it as scheduler. Or else every month end we will do some monthly update, right? Like the Vertex update, Vertex content update, right? So for those also we can schedule a job and we can run it. Okay, you can click on add. You can see how we can create job. Automatically it will create. Okay, just select the activity type. For example, you wanted to choose some small kind of data. Okay, can you type summary report? Can you type summary?
Data update. Data update is there, but it's not a report.
Yeah, that's fine, no problem. Certification, no, don't do that. Show me more. General entry, export returns, retail tax extract. Can you come down? Yeah, tax general export. Tax general export. Yeah. Now select. Now give me some date. If you want, you can select today's date and give the same time also. Just give you 1 minute period, 1 minute gap. Okay.
But what is the current time? I think it might be.
It is, see, Vertex's product is in ES time zone, right? So
Hope
you can
so.
select what is the time now in
PST,
it
right?
is
It goes by
11:51, right? 11:51. You
It's
can
no,
mention
it goes by 10:51 a.m.
it should be in EST only. What is the time in EST?
User time, you mean?
No,
My time
the
is
product. Yeah, see, Vertex is in US time.
US only, but again in US multiple time zones are there, right? So
EST, Eastern time.
my company headquarters and everything is in PST only. So don't you think it is in PST?
Maybe you can try with PST or EST.
Yeah.
Try with PST then. Generally, see, generally it won't care. Generally, it will won't care. See, for other companies, right? They located in some other Europe countries, right? But still, they'll use the EST time zone. For example, my client is in Netherlands, okay, but we follow the EST time zone.
Mm-hmm.
So I suggest you to select the EST.
EST means it is 01. It is 55. It is PM. But if I save, right, does it disrupt any data or anything?
No,
Right?
it will pull the tax general data. It will generate a data.
doesn't
will
update
generate.
any data and any tables, right? It just
No,
generate
no, no,
everything.
no, no. It won't update anything. Don't worry. You can run it. No
Sorry,
problem.
just generate. You can save it, right? Then.
Yeah, you can save it. Later, if you want, you can delete also. No problem.
Oh, okay.
It is not
Oh.
like. I think you have to.
It is asking to filter name, but I don't have any filters.
Mm, mm, yes.
Looks like I need to create one filter here. But I don't see any filters here.
Filter. No, 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 no. Go to the same scheduler. Select the same thing. It is not
But
coming
filter
anything.
is non-editable. It is coming as non-editable,
It's
but it's a,
non-editable.
yeah.
What is the date? It's 28. 29, right? Today.
Yeah, but yeah,
I think you
29.
mentioned 28. No? Can you
No,
add date?
okay. I kept 20. I changed it basically.
Uh-huh.
58. I see on my.
Can you do one thing, Raghu? Can you do one thing? Can you log into your Vertex production?
Vertex production, I don't have access.
You don't have any at least display access?
No. I don't have production access. I didn't even ask for one because
Okay.
I'm sometimes logging into that and disturb.
Mm,
But it is asking for the filter now. I don't know why it is asking.
it should come. It should come some. It
But
is
don't
not
you
coming.
think the filter name comes from here or?
No, no, no. No, no. It is asking for the filter name. That's why you can give some. You're not getting any new create new option something like right.
No.
It is completely graded. Okay.
It's grayed out, yeah.
Not even allow you to save that right. When you're clicking, it is asking to enter the filter name, right?
Yeah. When I click on
Mm,
save, it is asking to enter it.
maybe the beautiful
Not sure.
can you change any? Can you change? Or else can you do one thing? Can you change the
They
tax
changed it on data extract.
tax tax?
Yeah, here I'm getting
It is
this.
coming. Okay, tax general.
Data extract, I'm getting taxpayer and all that.
Yeah, I can select that one.
Can you just say it?
Yes, save it. In the action, you can delete also no problem. But just want to see what is the time? It's 150. You schedule it 158, right? Now the time is
Yeah, time is 156. At least I kept it in Eastern time.
yeah. So once the job is started, right? That you can see in the task log, the first option.
Oh,
So that will come up here. Okay. So if you select your admins automatically, automatically it will come up here and it will show the status. Okay, once it is started.
But and
Okay.
here it will also show somewhere that it started. No, right?
No, it won't show up. There you can see that automatically. Okay, you can see when we have that 158, right? You can go and check. You can check that, but no problem. But here I think it will not show up now.
Okay.
Okay. So in the data update history, you know, right? The data update history, what we do.
Data
So
update.
data history is nothing but your monthly cut Vertex monthly content update, right? So like we will upload the some data file, right? For this month, for next month, right? So in August, we are going to upload a new file because we are not sure, right?
Is
What
it
are the
something
rates
we
as we
do or
change?
is it something done by Vertex?
So this is currently I'm not sure. I'm not sure in your system who is handling this monthly update. Is it Vertex or is it your team? Generally, but because generally you are an on-demand, generally as per my things, maybe Vertex can handle this part. Maybe I'm not sure. I think they are
Because if
doing.
I look at the timings, like in June it ran 3 times, July 2 times, and May only 1 time. And also the timings are all different, like and don't match. Like if it is system, right, it does in certain time or
Where
that.
you
Yeah.
see in July they ran it 2 times, right? The
Yeah.
first two. You see,
Right.
first one, compare the file. The file in July 8th, they updated the interim file. You see, 248.02 is the interim file. That means in between any month or Vertex released any new content. Okay, so that you have to update that day. That file we call it as a interim file. So because we are doing in between the month. So if you are doing the starting date of the month, right? That is your delta file, which is your complete file. Okay,
Okay.
right? So you see, June 28th they updated 248.01. Again in July 8th they have updated it 248.02. Both are interim files. That means I'm not sure. Maybe specific to one country or some regions they have done some changes like category changes or rate changes. What could be? We are not sure what are the changes they have done, but you can go and check what are the changes also they have done in the file. Okay. So see for the next month. For the next month, I think they have not updated till. Generally, they will update. Generally, they will update after 26 or 28. Now today on 29, so they are supposed to update the file also because day after tomorrow it's going to be a new month, right? It's August. So we are not sure. For example, in Netherlands, July. You assume that in Netherlands till July 31st we have a standard reduced rate. One is 9%. So maybe we are not sure. Maybe in the Netherlands tax government has been changed the 9% to 10%, right? And they wanted to apply for August 1st. So
Right.
in that case, right, you have to update the file, right? And the start date should be August 1st, right?
Right.
Even though you updated that file on 26th, it won't have any impact on the August transactions because in the file we clearly mentioned that the start date should be so and so. So it will won't impact present data or present tax determination. On that day we have seen that file, right? Like it's clearly mentioned that start date should be, for example, August 1st. So that means even though you have updated the file, the rule will start working from August 1st itself. So it will won't have any impact for the July transactions, right? So next month it is and August file it should be 250 delta file because they have to update the new file,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So I'm thinking just a second. I'm thinking they have updated July 25th. I'm thinking maybe 249 is already for the August itself. You see, you just assume how they will update on 25th July for the July month, right? They won't update. So they are updating the file for the upcoming month, right? For the next month. So they are
Right.
already in 25th July, how they will update the July file, right? So because they are
Yeah.
already close to month end. So the 249 already I'm assuming that this is for the August month. So they have
Right.
already updated. Generally, and that is what I'm telling you. If you have that Vertex support, yeah, do one thing. I think okay. So you don't have an access, right? Can you log in into your this one? the Vertex support. I'll show you that file. Let's see.
Which one? What is the name?
Vertex support, the community.
Oh,
Can you click on that downloads, please? Yeah. Just wait. Click on Vertex O Series. Yeah, that one only. Vertex O Series. Yeah, indirect tax. O Series. Yes. So here, Vertex update, O Series update. Click on the first one. Updates. First
the
option.
latest, yeah. Click on that. It is 2019, but it is not latest. This
No. See on the description, you see first one.
Oh.
Vertex O Series 9. Yeah, updates 9.0. Now you see there is some files. You see. So here you see we have so many files. You see imposition summary of charges, optimize rate rule in jurisdiction, and there is optimizer summary of changes. So here you supposed to download the rate rule and jurisdiction file always, because you want the rate itself. Okay, so the second one, right? So if you click on that second option, you will get it will download in the zip file. Okay, right? Right. So now go to your Vertex. If you open that zip file, it will open in a Excel format. You see that just open in CSV. Summary of changes in CSV, right? From bottom, yeah, that one. This is your monthly file, Vertex content file.
And this is uploaded automatically.
This you will upload in your Vertex system. Okay.
But is it done automatically by Vertex, or is it someone has to do it manually? Is it something?
No. Someone has to do manually, because there is no, you can schedule a job, but you don't have a file, right? Every time you have to download from the portal. So it is not something that it is there already in the system, so that you can go and simply run it, right? You can't do that way, because you need a new separate file for each month, right? Right. So
Yes,
this is the file. This is the file, right? Now go to your Vertex system. You know how to download the file. You understand, right? Where we can get the files.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Now go to. You should always download that rate class zip file. Okay. Optimize rate rule jurisdiction. So here what will do, it will update, the file will contain rate, class, and jurisdiction codes also. Okay. Now you see this is the history you can see, right? Can you just a second, can you drag a little bit down? Down, not here. Not here. Click on the administration, please. Administration, there itself, yeah. Can you come down? Show me the other options, please.
Activity log, log file.
No. Just go to the same above, the above one, please. Help. Okay, here you can see the refresh. Why you are not getting that option? Here you will see there. Have you seen that option like update? Did you see that option? Data update. Data update, not data update history. Only data update.
Data update history is there, but data update is not there. Okay. No.
Maybe because of this span demand, I think they have not given the access. Because here and exactly on the top of the data update history, you can have an option call it as data update. Okay. Once you click on the data update, okay, it will ask the file. Okay. What you have to do, just you have to select that zip file. So you have to upload the zip file as it is.
Oh, the complete zip file is not.
It's complete zip file. No need to extract. Okay, no need to extract and select that is the particular CSV file. Okay, you have to upload all the data, whatever we have in the zip file. You have to update same and don't change that name also. Okay, naming also the file name. That is also very very important. Okay, you just go and simply upload that file, whatever the file you have downloaded from the portal. Okay, and remember, so when you are running this data update, right, so make sure that so the system will take almost 5 to 10-15 minutes, okay, to complete the upload. So it will take 5 to 10 minutes. In that during that update time, right, so if you have any tax calculations, right, from SAP to Vertex, okay, may got some issues, like some communication issues, because the system is uploading the file, right? That is the reason they will do this activity in the weekends, like Saturday or Sunday, non-business hours. So they will choose only for the non-business hours, so that we can avoid the conflict with the business, right?
Yeah.
And also,
Hey, you know, ZaranTech now offers SAP corporate training. That's right. Train your workforce in SAP with our comprehensive program. We offer customized courses, certified trainers, and hands-on labs for both individuals and businesses. Our standout features? Bespoke training, fully configured servers for practice, in-house materials, and a dedicated LMS. Plus, get session recordings and 24/7 support. From functional to technical modules, we have got it all. Choose ZaranTech for SAP training and watch your team excel. Learn, upskill, succeed with ZaranTech.
and make sure that they won't run any reports within Vertex. Like you are running some reports, some data reports in Vertex, right? During the time, it may impact your monthly update. Like we'll ended up with some errors, so you have to do it manually again. So better to stop some bad jobs if there are any bad jobs. Okay, so we can ask them to postpone 5 to 10 minutes, so that once we complete the MDU, then we can resume the bad jobs and we can resume the transactions from SAP. Okay, right?
Sure.
Okay, now go to Vertex, please. I think maybe due to that on demand itself, I think you are not able to see that that update option.
Maybe. But
That is the reason only. That's the reason only.
this is something can be taken care automatically, right? Someone.
Yeah, Vertex people will take in automatically. No need to do any. No need to send any reminder also. So this is a monthly activity, right? So they have to do like in SAP, right? We have some cutover some month end activities, right? In same way, they will take care this activity also from their end.
Okay.
Okay. So once the update is done, okay. Once the update is done, you will get the history like this. Okay. So the Vertex O Series, what is the time? You see, it is started 11:1 and it is ended at 11:11. So it is taking it took almost 10 minutes, I guess, right? It's 10 minutes. So almost it will take us 5 to 10 minutes or 5 to 15 minutes. It depends. Okay, sometimes it will take longer. Sometimes it will take below 5 minutes also. So it depends on the system load. Okay. Right?
Yeah.
Now, so coming to the return export, can click on the export. So this will only use to download some kind of data to see some data itself, but it won't have any tax determination impact. Okay, if you change anything here in this option, okay, it won't have any impact on your tax determination. Okay, that will be, yeah. So now Now click on the returns export, please.
Next returns.
Yeah, next one. Here now you see here you can download. Yeah, can you do one thing? Can you check that task log, the scheduler you have run it right just now? Is it done? Can you check that?
No.
Hmm?
No.
Is it in EST or PST?
I kept it in EST, thinking that it is in EST, but looks like it is in PST. Maybe
PST
we need
only.
to, yeah, because it didn't run, right? So it should have shown here if it had run.
Or else
Right?
then change the time. Let's put it in PST. Let's see. Our intention just we want to see that file, how the system will run the job.
Yeah, 11:15, right? 11. Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
But so, Arjun, like, maybe you don't, these, I don't know, like, what are all the frequent major main options that
The
I only
frequent
can go
actions are
to that because maybe I may not use very rare option.
even I also never used it.
Yeah, but so if this is the
I
case, right? So even
I
though
saw.
like
Hmm.
I'm already new to this, right? So whatever are the frequently used options and
So here you will
that
use only the monthly update history and a task log. That's it.
task log and the monthly update history. I mean, this
That's
one.
it. Only monthly update history we will do only in the every month end or in between. Is there any rate change? Then you will upload the this file. Apart from this, we won't use these options because this is nothing to do with our
Yeah,
like
that is
Indian
what
tax
like
technology.
it is very rare ones. Like I mean,
Because the business has to take care of this thing because they will run the like reports whatever they want. Okay. Okay, and also apart from this, there is one more option we can do. Okay, I'll show you that. Can come down on the left side, please. There is some option called data import and data export. So that is also very, very important. Yeah. Now I'll tell you what is data import. What is, I think you are already understand by saying that name, right? Data import in the sense, for example, you have done some configuration in Dev. So it took almost 1 month to complete the configuration. So you wanted to copy the data to like a quality system, right? What do you do generally? So first you will export your
like SAP we
data
will have transports, right? We move the
transport, but
transport.
in
But
Vertex we
here
don't have
what we
transport transfer.
yeah.
But what Vertex we don't have any transport activity, right? So that is where we are using the data import and export options. Okay, now let me tell you. So for example, you have done some configuration dev, right? So you wanted to copy the changes to the quality, right? So generally what you do, first you will download the dev data and by using the data export option. Click on the data export. You will export your data. For example, you wanted to put some data, some name like taxpayers. Put some data. Enter the name, file name, text or something. Paste it, no problem. Select the field definition.
Field delimiter.
Yeah, data itself. Put on comma. Generally, we use comma title. You can give some name.
What are we doing here in this case?
I'll tell you.
Like,
I'll tell you. Put some partition name. For example, test or something.
like a P1 or something.
You
Does
can
it
put. You can put anything. You can put some this thing. So what you do, just here you see you can export your data by specifying the dates also. For example, I've done so many changes in the month, so but I wanted to download only specific period data. For example, from July 1st to July 10th. I wanted to download first 10 days data. Okay. You can put the data also. If you want, you can put the data
So
also.
I think I did some configuration right in the last week or
Yeah,
before. I
yeah,
put it
you can
breakfast
you can select
and
that
get
also. No problem. Yeah, select the company code. It's you mentioned US01, right? Select that US01. So what you can do, so you can download the data. So record types. Click on the magnifying glass, please. So you have done some driver creation, right?
Yeah.
Can you click on the next page? Click on the next page, please. Driver creation, driver mapping. Select the driver mapping too. Right? Yeah. Save it and run it. Yeah. Test. Okay. Run it. You see, it is showing is running. Status is exporting. Refresh. So it is done completed. You see, view
Did
it.
it download?
View it. Yeah.
Task log. View it.
It will open in a notepad, I guess. Yeah, you can see there is the. Yeah, I download that file. You can see. You can also see that is there any error or something like that. You can see that error code also. So this it will show some data here, right? You created some GL number, right? It will like test 1, 2, 3 or something, right? I guess.
Yeah.
You see the GL is there. There you see in the first line, second line. GL test 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
It is there, right?
Test this one you are saying? Test 2901?
Not that one. Not that one. You see there is a in the third line. You see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh,
GL test P1. Right?
this
You
one.
see you map to some
Oh,
category
yeah.
also, right? So that is the driver you have created and you map to some category also. Which category you map to that? I think you map to some. So what? So this is a data. So this is your data. Okay, what you do? You will copy. You will import this data to your quality system. Okay.
So basically,
By
I just go something like this here and import
yeah.
the file and run
Yes.
it.
Simple. Yeah. Simple. So instead of doing manually, so you just download that file by using the data export option from your dev and the exported file, right? You have the notepad, right? So you will go and upload into your quality system. So it will automatically copy the dev data to quality.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So these are the major changes like in our like not I would say daily. Whenever we have some large data, you wanted to copy it, right? So you can do this way. If it is one driver creation, you go and do that import and export activity, right? So just will go and do it manually because we don't want to waste the time. So if you have a large data, then you can use these options like import and export. If there is
Right.
one entry, right, we can't use these options, right? So this is one. And certificate reports, registration validation. So these are nothing to do with our Vertex. So because we want to use this one. Yeah. Now can you do one thing? Can you go to your task log, please? Task log, first option. You see, you just now you run some data export, right? You see now it is updated here.
But since it is a quality system, people might have uploaded or downloaded the tax configuration, right? So I should be seeing it,
See,
right? Down the line.
see, only the tax people, tax technologies people can know how to download and do this. See, you just tell me you're already in live. So you're not doing that much of configuration, right, in dev and quality unless you have some mini project or some enhancement, some kind of changes. If it is one or two small changes, right, why we won't run that export option? So we will do it directly, right, manually in the production.
Right.
If it is large data, then you can use the import and export option, right? If there is no, because your client is already live, your node, see, right? You understand, right, what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay. But if you go and check that in the log, maybe in the older date, maybe you might see in that option import and export also sometimes. That's no, that's fine. Like just what I want to see that in the task log, what are the activities you have completed? You can see that activities here. Okay. Got it? Okay. Now come down a little bit, please, on the left side. Data import and export, T-date certificate export, registration validation. Come down OS standard audit file, some formats. So these are the standard things you can use. If we click on the standard audit file, again it will show some kind of this thing. Audit file, standard audit file. So it will download the report. Okay. You can just you can run it. Let's see. If you have seen anything option here. Then you can download it. You can download the file, audit file for the auditing, right?
Yeah, got it. I understand like what it actually downloads. That's fine then.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now coming to the administration, activity log, like when you logged in, when you logged off. Okay, you can see all the users history. You can see. Okay, when you are logged in, when you are logged off, what kind of
It is just showing only because no one logged into the system.
So if you can change the date 1 month, you can just put 1 month data. You see? So these many times you have logged in, and so you have created some, you see, added tax credit driver GL number 12345 per US 01 last slide.
Updated some activity type security login.
Yeah, you have created some activities. You have done some mapping. Security in the sense, security is nothing but when you are logged in and yes, login log off. And the tax assist, taxability category, taxability driver creation. You see, you have added a new one. Driver is 123 is created and it is mapped to see is rental and lease. You see, there are other users also done some changes. Test user 03. So rounding rule. So updated the tax assist rounding rule. Rounding tax base. So they have updated some rules also, tax assist rules. Okay.
So if you can see that. See what these guys made changes like rounding to the tax base, tax amount.
Yeah, you can see this like our log and you can understand what the changes they have done.
Tax assist rule rounding for tax amount, right? So basically I should go into rule and just see.
Yes, you can see. You see updated tax assist rule per tax amount. So they have updated the rule. So what they have updated in that rule, we don't know.
Oh, okay. But we can just go into that role, right?
You can see. Just select that rounding, rounding for tax amount.
Okay, here I can see tax rules, right?
No, below one. Tax assist, right? This is a assist. So it's a pre-roll. Click on the pre-roll. Control F and paste. You copied the role, right?
Yeah.
Control F and paste. Control F.
Yeah, I did that. No.
See, is there any space between before the rule or something?
No. Rounding. That's it. These are the only two on rounding.
Only two?
That's it. I don't see anything on rounding on the tax amount.
Just a second.
Maybe it should be in post calculation somewhere.
No, it should be in the pre-roll rounding, right? It's the rounding value rule. It should be. Yeah, you see, it is there now. Sorry, it is in the post.
So The
Yes,
post.
post-cal. Yes, sir, it is on post-cal. Rounding for
So,
tax base, rounding for tax amount. So this is a rule they have updated.
and when I go to this tax rule, it doesn't talk about when it got last updated. Nothing.
No, it will not show up here. So those the thing you only you can see in the last log you can see that data also, right? Time and data also, right? In the log history. You can see the date also, time and date. But
Okay.
what they have updated here, that is very difficult. If you deleted something in the rule, it will show only some data is deleted. But what they have deleted, it will won't show up.
Oh, okay. Got it.
So that is the reason I always suggest you to don't delete anything. Just put the end date. Because
Yeah.
right, if you delete something, when they check that log history and it will show some okay, the rule has been deleted. So what rule they have deleted? If they ask you, right? You are telling the truth, but they won't believe you, right? Okay, you have done something else. So that's the reason. Just instead of deleting, just put the end date option. Better always, it will be safe for us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now go to the other one options, please. Go to the administration. So we'll complete the tax settings today.
Okay. Tax certifications you want me to go?
Yeah, same. That's see. Yeah, administration, tax log, activity log. You can see right. The log files. The log files is nothing but this is your actual SAP. In SAP, we are getting some SAC logs, right? XML file. Like
Yeah.
within Vertex also, it will generate some logs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You see, if you click on the view option, it will open a new web browser. Just click on the view. It will open in a new right. Now you see. Sorry, come down slowly. You see. So the rules, it will read the pre-rule, post-rule, everything. Like sorry, look like what you have seen in XML, right? In SAP.
Yeah.
So it will show the logs up here also. If you are not getting the logs in SAP, you can come and check the logs here also.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sometimes you have some issues, right? Okay. So you can check the logs also. But here the problem is you can't get the log for specific documents. So it will capture the log for all the day. Okay. Then how we can search that? How we can search that? How we can identify that our
Maybe within that
transaction?
log, maybe we need to search for the
Yeah,
terms
you
and
have to select some time frame, or you have to select the company code, vendor number, or
all.
any GL number, some identifiers like amount, right? What is the plant, something blah blah,
Yeah.
some based on the inputs, you have to search the log, but you will get the log here. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
and coming to that, the preferences and settings, we won't use preferences again. You see here, it's a global
Click.
level change. You
This is
see
also
in
one change.
you are on the settings right now.
Yeah.
Now you see here, so these are the standard one. Okay, and these are the standard settings. You see calc underscore tax JS underscore first or US tax JS value. These are the by default settings. Okay, you see for US and Canada, so you see the alternate region codes.
Mm-hmm.
So there are some multi-layer taxes, right? For example, US, China, India. For those, we need the main division. Main division is nothing but your region code, right? So we wanted to read that region code also. That is the reason they have activated. You see, main division, zip code, main division, zip code. Same they have added here,
Mm-hmm.
so that it will read the main division also, like region code also. Because for US and India, the region also is very important factor, right? For the determination, tax determination. So for that purpose, so they have activated this. So this is a one-time step. Okay.
Okay.
But this will come by inbuilt with Vertex. If see any gap, Then you have to update like this.
Okay.
Okay, can you click on then click on Control F and search? No. Go to the settings again. I want to show you something. Select that entries per 100. Yeah. Can you click on the right side? Can you minimize this page? Like just change the percentage to 70% or something. On the top, you see there are three dots. Click on the Now you see there are some options like user defined and vertex defined.
Mm-hmm.
You see user defined that we have to take care. You see, right? Just sort it. Click on the source. It will sort. Yeah. So you see these are the user defined settings and they have done. No. Click the same again. The first one is the rest are what? The first one is you see allow historical edits. We need the historical data, right? For example, for US and Canada, we need 10 years data because we don't know when the auditors come and ask the your data, right? So that's the reason just we wanted to allow that historical data. So we wanted to store from last 10 years data. So that is why they have mentioned it as true. Assume vendor registration.
Actually, that means we will be editing the historical data.
Historical data in the sense only for the US and Canada. Historical data is nothing but, for example, you are posting an invoice for a US company code in SAP, right? In the same time, the invoice will post in SAP and the same time the invoice will post in Vertex also.
Mm-hmm.
In Vertex also, it will post the same document number with the same supplier and same amount. So the data, the transaction data, we call it as a historical data.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So the same data we will use for our auditing purpose. So you see, so there are calculations, self-accrual taxes, calculation, time limit. You see, here they have mentioned 1,12,000, what 1,20,000 milliseconds. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
If you want, you can change the time limit also, like a communication time. You see, exclude tax areas with unregistered jurisdictions. So these are the activities you have to enable. Maximum full address 1, minimum tax area 1, right? So these are the one-time setups you have to do. This is only one-time setups, okay? Clear? Only small changes, only very minor changes you have to do. You see there's some transaction dump also, like dump in the sense, just now you have seen that Vertex logs, right? How it is showing, how it is system is capturing. Because
it is in the files, right? Yeah.
Yeah. So these are the log files, the log files that is there in the log file. So you have to enable this. You have to mention that there is a transaction dump is false. So it will capture the logs also here, right?
Okay. And
Coming to the
I think once this is done, I think the main topic. When are you planning to cover the tax assist rules and?
Tomorrow I'm planning for, because once we finish this, right? Because tax setup is very important.
What sets ZaranTech apart in SAP corporate training? It's our unique blend of expertise and innovation. We offer customized courses tailored to each client's needs, ensuring relevant, targeted learning. Our vast trainer database brings you wisdom from the best in the field. Need resources? Access our extensive training material repository anytime. We are all about measurable results, providing detailed student metrics to track progress. And we don't just teach, we build community. Join our thriving social media network, connecting learners beyond boundaries. With ZaranTech, you are not just training, you are transforming your SAP expertise.
Okay.
Our main area is tax setup. Tax setup is the heart of the Vertex. Okay. The flexibles, like category mapping is clear, flexibles also clear, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can we go through with the imposition also? Like imposition is nothing but your tax type. So by default, we have the standard imposition. Like in India, we call it as GST, CGST, and IGST. In Europe,
Okay.
we call it
This
as
is
sales
also
tax, use
important,
tax.
right? And imposition. Can we cover this imposition as well along with tax assist reporting
Yeah,
tomorrow?
yeah. It's very simple. It's very small. This one, imposition is nothing but your tax type. Okay.
Okay.
So by default, you all the impositions are already there in the system. But in very rare cases, you wanted to create some new user-defined imposition. You see, all the source is showing Vertex.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
can't even find one single imposition as a user-defined. Can you check? By
No.
default, it will be Vertex because each country will have their some tax type, right?
Yeah.
Right? In India, we have GST. In Europe, we have a VAT. In Japan, we have a GST. In US, we have sales and use tax. You see, accordingly, the country-wise, you can see the kind of tax
Mm-hmm.
type. If you select any Europe country, you can see the VAT.
But this one, like for example, if I go and select Ringwood,
Select anything, no problem.
local tax, Ringwood, imposition is general sales and use tax.
Yeah. Just go and select that jurisdiction is nothing but your country. Just select the country accordingly. What are the tax types existed in that country? You can see here in the list.
But this is not the country, right? This one is kind of country. All of these are
Which one?
the
Yeah,
what
these
is
are jurisdictions are the country, right? You see, Canada is a country,
Canada
right?
is, but all of this like Orange Beach is a country, no, right?
Some are there, some of there are regions, some of there are country.
Clayton is also not I mean, not country. I mean, maybe
Yes,
I
some
feel like some
see
towns, cities, and all
you
those
see
are.
no. You see the tax imposition, local sales and use tax. This is all belongs to US and Canada only. US,
Yeah,
Canada, Puerto Rico.
yeah.
Wherever you see the VAT type, can you see that? Can you go down to the next page? Let's see. Check for VAT. Go to the next page. So better you can go and search for the jurisdiction level, right? In the top, you can see some advanced search, right? Select the jurisdiction.
This one?
Yeah.
Here.
So you see the jurisdictions, the first one. Not imposition.
Oh, okay.
You see the imposition. Yeah, you can click on that imposition type. Just I want to. You see in the across the globe, these many types taxes we have in the indirect tax. You see here, you can see that GST, HST, PST, QST, CGST, HGST, VAT, sales tax, use tax, everything. So these many types of these many taxes we have
But that
across the
is
globe.
the main
VAT
for
is the main, like Europe and other
for
countries,
Europe.
majority of the, you see. So these many countries will have the VAT. Northern Ireland, Slovenia, Bulgaria, Mongolia, Kenya, Netherlands. So you see from 2003, the VAT is existed in Netherlands.
Yeah.
Okay. But here, so for example, you
And
assume
we
that
cannot select by country, right? If I need to go and select by country, can I do that?
which one I don't understand. Like,
So if I need to select for some specific country, and how can
you
I
just
select?
select the jurisdictions, right? In the top, jurisdiction is nothing but country only. Like,
Oh,
click on the country, select any country, one country.
select India only.
You select India. You can type it, Control F and type.
Why
Yeah,
we have so many again now within the
because in
tag?
regions, right? In India, multi-layer tax, right?
Yeah.
You can search.
Within the India itself, there are so many educational says, Swachh Bharat
You see,
says, infrastructure says.
right? Before GST, we have is right a sin, like country version, like we have says education says such Bharat. Now you see CGST, IGST, GST.
Now we have only CGST, IGST, and GST.
We have GST, IGST, CGST, cess, Swachh Bharat. We have so many now also.
Oh, now we have got this many. Oh, even we have VAT.
Yeah.
Well.
The standard word is a VAT. Okay. But internally it will correlate it to its correlated and it is triggered only GST. Yeah.
GST, HST, and all those came in from 2017, it seems, right?
Where?
This CGST and IST.
Yeah, CGST, GST they have implemented in 2017 only, right?
Yeah.
Before you see in 2013 12 we have like you see motor vehicle says some other say education says or something blah blah blah, right? But in 2017 they have updated a few things, right? CGST, GST, IGST, withholding CGST, IGST, something like that. Okay, you can see like this. For example, you assume that, for example, in India, for example, you assume that there is no CGST, for example, by default. Okay. So this is you felt that this is missing in Vertex. What you do generally, you will create a user defined imposition. That is, we call it as user defined. You see in the top, click on add. I'll tell you just quickly, just 1 minute. Just click on add. Here first you will select the jurisdiction for which country you are creating. First you will give some name. For example, you put some CGST name. Put some name CGST, for example, CGST1 or something like that. CGST1 and give the imposition type also like same.
So give some add new imposition. You can just select one of the existing.
You are creating a new one, right? You can just select one thing like a IGST. Select IGST.
Yeah, IGST. Do we have IGST? No.
Select any other option. No problem. Select any other also.
Yes, select.
Which is select that jurisdiction like India. India only, right? Just select India. Oh, now you just tell. Is the tax type is VAT? Yes, select that checkbox. Tax type is VAT. Yes. So now tax is to be collected. You are creating on the procurement side, right? Sales side. So sales side is always is a buyer, right? So you automatically it is a buyer is nothing but it's the customer. So you always collect the tax from the customer. So by the automatically it is showing as a buyer, right?
Yeah.
Yes or no, right? So if you want to you select just you can save it also directly. You can save. Don't save it, but you can save like this. So once you save, it will create a new imposition for India, which is CGST1. Okay. You can also add code by default. For example, you can add code.
How this field needs to be used by Vertex? Is it how does the Vertex?
Once you created here, it will automatically updated under your taxpayer level also. Okay. Once you created here, automatically it will update your taxpayer level. By default, it will apply to your transaction.
Okay.
That is you because imposition is a country level. You are activating at the country level.
Right.
Okay. By default, it will. You see CGST, for example, you created the imposition as CGST. So I want the CGST1 to be always 5%. For example, you can directly map the CGST to the taxability category. You see, there is some option also. You can directly map that 5% category also. So by default, it will apply the 5%.
Oh, okay.
Got it. So why the intention is to, if something you want to create a new imposition, okay. So for example, you assume that in the next month, all of the sudden the government, US government has introduced, they want to introduce a new tax type, which is some insurance tax. Okay. Still now we don't have any insurance tax in US, but in August 1st they wanted to apply the insurance tax also. So all of a sudden they have taken some decision. Now you tell me that you have already updated the file, so you can't update until unless they will update that, until unless they will release the file, right, in Vertex portal. So in the meantime, you need some workaround, right? You need to do some setup in the system. So you can't stop your business, right?
Yeah.
So such cases, you can directly create the new imposition, which is instance tax, until you update the file. Once the file is updated, then you can come and edit this imposition. So by default, the system will work from the update file.
Got it.
You're getting me, right?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll see that the tax invoice text codes, tax rules, and the tax assist rules. So these are the main options.
Which one we will be checking? Tax
invoice test codes. Invoice test codes. First one. In the tax, above tax, yes, there itself, na. The invoice text codes. First, that one, and the tax rules and the tax assist rules.